Every time I come back home to the village, it reminds me of how much life here flows with rhythm. One thing just naturally leads to another. Once my sister was done frying her groundnuts and tying them, it was finally time to start heading to the farm. Our mission for today's farm trip is to harvest cassava, both for Garri and Fufu. Hopefully, we still have enough cassava left in the ground because these days the harvest not today like that. It's early planting season now, so you can already see some farmers in different parts clearing their farms in preparation for planting. The smell of the freshly cut grass and the sounds of hoes hitting the ground, almost like music in the background. And we walked down the narrow farmway. My mom hasn't started planting yet, but she plans to at the end of this month. Unfortunately, I won't be around for the planting season this time, which kind of makes me sad because I love seeing the first sign of new crops sprouting. Once we finally arrived at our farmland, my sister and I didn't even waste time. We got straight to work because we needed to finish early before the weather changes. Pulling a cassava from the ground is no joke. Oh. It looks easy from afar, but once you bend down to pull, you understand that farming is not for the weak. Most of the cassava we pulled out was surprisingly bulky, big, strong roots that just clearly been in the soil for months. I just kept praying silently that they wouldn't be too heavy to carry back home because my strength that day was already halfway gone. So we kept going one plant after the other. After some time, I decided to peel one cassava and eat right there in the farm. For those who don't know, there are two types of cassava, the edible ones and the non-edible ones. In my place, we mostly plant the edible type, the one you can eat raw and be fine. It's crunchy, fresh, and has this village sweetness to it. But even at that, you shouldn't eat it too much because too much of everything isn't good, even cassava. After almost 2 hours of bending, pulling, lifting, and packing, we finally harvested enough, so we were finally done. My sister started bagging the cassava while I tried to catch my breath. We tied them up neatly and began our journey back home. Let me not even lie, my own bag was not tied properly, so halfway home, the cassava almost poured out. I just had to hold it tight and keep moving because at that point there was no going back and there was practically nothing they could even do to save me. By the time we got home, I was beyond tired. My whole body was aching, but somehow there's this kind of satisfaction that comes from farm work. Even when you're tired, you still feel fulfilled. Today was truly one of those long, stressful but memorable days. I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. Maybe we'll start processing some of the cassava or go to another farm. Either way, I'll just carry everybody along. So I'll see you all in my next vlog. Bye.